everyone's having a fantastic evening, a fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Soft Biker, and this is Hasan. Our broadcast coming to you live from sunny, now sunny. Earlier it was gloomy. California, Los Angeles, folks, we're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one, because today is a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Monday. That's right, it's Monday News Day. It's 67 degrees and partially sunny here, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a phenomenal time. Oh man, I am in a relatively decent mood. Hopefully that continues throughout the entire broadcast. Hopefully that doesn't get fucked up, but it's Monday News Day, folks. Is this how you always do your intros? Sick? Yeah, that's right. This is how I do my intros. I wear the glasses because the future is bright no matter what. You know what I mean? Especially when we first start the broadcast and the vibes are good. Another thing I always do on my intros is tell you about my personal news. That's right. This is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news, about what's going on in the world of Hasan, Hasanabi Piker, for all the parasocialists out there in between the time period where I press the start streaming button and when I press the start streaming button, because there's a lot of interest from the parasocialists out there that want to know. And this is where I give you what happens. Now, shouts out to the chatters working today. Yes, shouts out to all the chatters working on Memorial Day. Your boy is still here. Your boy is still working right alongside you. Maybe you're in a fucking delivery truck right now listening in, doing your Amazon deliveries. Maybe you are sneaking a little peek as you are folding clothes or some shit. I don't know what people like in retail. Maybe in between your shifts. So, folks, not me, I'm in a union, brother. Or maybe you're in a fucking union and you are fine. You didn't work on Memorial Day. You got to take time off. Regardless, folks, we're live, we're alive. And let me tell you, last night I ended the broadcast after a 8-hour session. Can't really remember. Played some Rust, this Hank Pecker. It was like a more of the day was spent gaming. Gaming is so back, especially with the rush drops. Obviously, we've gotten a lot of additional interest. You might have noticed that there's a lot of new people in here. Gaming is back, better than ever, bigger than ever. I had 28,000 people, 30,000 people watching yesterday. I had more people watching me game than I did watching the gay stuff. In any case, though, Russ was a lot of fun, and we will continue it. We will continue it in a little bit. The hardcore player Malding was really funny. Yeah, always. What? Low-key surprised that Rust devs fuck with you? Their game is filled with a lot of shitheads. Devs do not necessarily represent the entirety of the fandom. In any case, Israeli Egyptian forces exchanged fire and Egyptian soldiers killed. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get to that. This is Parasocialist Hour. Chill. So we combine gay stuff with gaming and disco, but not a lot of viewers. Okay. NBA legend Bill Walton died today. Here's Bill Walton and Larry Bird at the Eugene V. Debs house. Oh my God. Were they socialist legends? Like, I always just thought. Anyway, we'll rest in power, Bill. Okay, so no, they just live in Indiana. This is like my dream. I plan on asking for $1 if this ever happens. I saw Austin at the Portland airport yesterday. This is my dream. I plan on asking for $1 if it ever happens. No reason why, just because. You're gonna put him in an uncomfortable position if you do that. Germa retired? I doubt it. It's probably like, is it? I feel like that's another one of those like memes where they're like, oh, Germa is a serial killer. Like, he's done serial killings again. Like, he's probably doing serial killings right now. Like, that sort of shit. Like, I doubt that he's actually retiring. Hey, Hasan, I'm normally a VOD YouTube Andy, just so popping in to say thanks for all your work. Thank you for watching. Anyway, yeah, stop reading chat and do your personal news. ADHD Andy, I know. I fucking know. I can't stop reading the chat. Yeah, I ended the broadcast, didn't really do much. I'm deeply invested in the Wano arc right now, pumping through that currently. Wano Act 3, for all the One Piece fans out there, who haven't died already from starvation, because I rarely ever give you updates, I will tell you this much. One Piece's Wano arc is, I think, very similar to the Hunter x Hunter Chimera Ant arc in the way that it is widely considered, like, you know, phenomenal. It's considered peak, and I personally think it's far too drawn out. Okay? I think it's very, very long, and I think that there was a lot of filler in it, man. And I mean, like, I've done the One Piece, I've swapped it back to Crunchyroll, regular straight lining it. And like, when it's high, it's so good. When it picks up, it's so fucking good. But on its low points, there's so much padding, and it's just like, I don't care. There doesn't have to be 700 episodes dedicated to Luffy in prison. There doesn't have to be like 4 additional episodes where Luffy is trying to unlock like his next level with the hockey or whatever. Like, it's just so come on. Like, it's just so ridiculous. And then it hits you in the face with fucking Odin's backstory, and you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. The Odin backstory is where I'm at right now, and it is so good. It is so good. I think he might be one of my favorite characters. His little mini arc that I've been watching, his level of excitement for all things not Wano, everything makes me so happy. It was mid in my opinion. No, I love him. I love him a lot. I think he's great. What is your Marxist analysis of Wano? I have said this before. I think Wano is Oda's own opinion about the restrictive elements of traditionalist Japan. Like, both the past, obviously it has a lot of points about xenophobia. It has a lot of points about like the Edo period as well. Like, it's a direct reference point for that sort of thing. Here you go. But beyond that, I do think that this is more Oda talking about. This is more so Oda talking. Obviously, the Marxist, like the immediate Marxist broader analysis, is like the creation of poverty as a concept, the subjugation of like an entire population of people who were comfortable living off the land in a relatively isolated island. It's literally about. I mean, straight up, the blueprint for imperialism being the final stage of capitalism. It is literally all about how, in a liberal way, obviously in a not directly Marxian analysis, but in a very liberal way, it basically says, like, if you want to dominate the world, you have to get as much money as you possibly can through whichever means necessary, and take over your birthright. Like, Wano is yours, and you have to go and funnel arms to other, like, you have to. Wano has a lot of expert craftsmen, right? Wano has a lot of expert craftsmen, immediate, like, they have phenomenal blacksmiths and things of that nature. My second mic was on. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it off. Kaido was a vessel of imperialistic capitalism. Yes, exactly. And the allegiances that what is his name, Orochi or whatever, like the allegiances that he makes in an effort to, like, sneak back into the shogunate and become shogun, that in and of itself is directly tied to like Wano opening up to the rest of the world in a negative way, in a secret way, specifically with respect to like arms deals. So, you know, that part is one aspect of Wano. That's like pretty basic stuff. The other stuff, however, the other aspect of Wano that I personally like is, like I said, I think the restrictions that Oda feels personally about traditionalist Japan. I am watching a completely I'm still watching a completely different anime. Give me some time. Yeah, lots of environmentalism in Wano, obviously. Those are the obvious high notes. I'm talking about something different. I'm talking about something entirely different. I'm talking about like what I perceive is Oda's perception of Japanese xenophobia, Oda's perception of like traditionalism in Japan, like the strict honor-based culture of Japan and their lack of interest in like opening up to the rest of the world. I think that is something that he doesn't appreciate. Put the Rust category at least, man. Dude, y'all are so fucking annoying. Yes, I'm going to play Rust later, and when I play Rust, I will put the category to Rust. But of course, I'm not going to change my category to Rust while I'm literally not doing Rust. I'm not going to do that for a couple hours. So fucking sit in here and wait, and maybe you can learn a thing or two about either the Marxist analysis of One Piece, which you might not give a shit about, or potentially what's going on in the fucking world, which I'll be talking about in a brief moment. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so done with gaming frauds getting everything they want. When have they gotten everything they want? Shut up. Sheltered Rosebud, Jesus Christ. Like, when have they gotten anything they want? This is a fucking stream where I spend 95% of my live time, on camera time, talking about politics. So yeah, I think overall it's phenomenal. The work is great. And like I said, it's just a little convoluted. It's a little annoying. It's a little convoluted. I don't know how else to explain it other than like it gets a little tough to watch. And I'm certain that it's like Toei's fault for the most part. Okay. But the Odin's backstory onwards is some of the best piece. Oda hasn't stopped cooking. Yeah, I just I don't know. Overall, I like Wano, but I definitely thought I would like Wano more. Like I definitely thought Wano would be my like unconditional favorite arc because of how big of a fucking otaku I am personally. But yeah. Don't even think too much about it. Egghead is so good and we have so little episodes. It will be done in 3 years, so feel free to chill. Yeah, Wano took 4 years to complete. The final raid goes so hard though. You're gonna hate how long it is though. Yeah, the buildup has been crazy. A lot of people have also said that the end of Wano is like too fast and it leaves much to be desired. Like I've heard criticisms about like not having enough Zoro backstory and stuff like that. There's a lot of trans representation in Wano, which I think is very cool. That's another part of this. There's another aspect of this where like, and now Wano is like obviously in the modern culture war era of content. So I feel like there's, I feel like there is probably going to be more. Like there's literally a conversation around like genuine trans characters. I think there's a couple characters that I can't tell if they're trans or not. There's like the one character that follows. No spoilers. I like I said, I'm literally on the Odin follows Whitebeard arc at this point. Like, and they just met and briefly tussled with Goldie Roger. who, by the way, a lot of Goldie Roger in the Odin backstory, which I think is awesome. Goldie Roger is literally just fucking Luffy with a mustache. You will never convince me that the way that he operates and the way that he looks isn't just adult Luffy with a fucking fat mustache. Straight up. It is literally 1-to-1 verbatim. The way he laughs, the way he smiles, literally 1-to-fucking-1 verbatim. I get that that's the point, but it's like, it's straight up. He also oh yeah, these are the two characters that are trans. I didn't know who this one was. I couldn't tell who this character was at first. Like I couldn't tell if they were trans, but like this one is like straight up trans. And I think the voice actor for this character in the English version is like a trans person. I think it might be actually a trans person for both the voice actors on the English version. Izu is not trans. I don't know. They like I don't know if he's like a trans man or something. Like they're but no, she's definitely trans. She's 100% trans. She openly says it too in the story. But Izu is not trans. Only Kiku is trans. The other trans character is Yamato. Maybe he just likes the feel of silk. Yeah, I don't know. You watched the OP in dub? No, I have watched it both in dub through extended periods of time and also through subs. Guys, there are 1,000 however many episodes. Okay? Shut the fuck up. There are 1,000 episodes. Yes, I've done both. Suck my fucking dick. I don't want you to complain about like my choices on the matter. I switch in and out sometimes, okay? Yamato literally just identifies as Odin Law. Okay, well, regardless, doesn't matter. But I mean, she is bad as fuck, by the way. Like, she's a bad bitch. She's bad as fuck. It's like there's no way Oda ain't woke, dude. We already knew that already. We already knew that he was like super pro trans in general. He is a trans inclusionary radical misogynist, okay? Yamato is a man. Wait, this one is that a fucking fuck? Is that a spoiler? I thought don't they always refer the she her pronouns? I thought she was a trans woman. Wait, are you guys spoiling? Shut the fuck up, chat. God damn it, dude. Okay. I'm fucking moving. Bro, y'all suck. Okay, we're moving on. We're not having this conversation. We already know personally that fucking Oda is obviously pro-trans because of Ivankov, because of Bon Clay. He's like all up in that gay shit. In any case, here, this is a Hasanabi head meme, I think. 2-year-old pictures, but yes, people surely care. The controversial Gucci long hair arc was peak. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. With the infamous shirt too. What a top tier pull. I guess Germa is quitting. I call the Yamato discourse. It's the best to ignore it because one side always sends death threats. Just let Oda cook and agree with Oda. The hard truth is you never let it reach true peak. What? No, I did. With my hair, I did. It didn't work. Okay. Only click or you've seen Yamato's face. Okay, we're done. Germa's dead. It seems he's dying. He's dead. He's retired. He's retired probably to do serial killing. Like he's just like, listen, guys, you should absolutely see me as completely retired. Germa 985 confirms he's retired to streaming as a career, which is what he wants to do, what he cares about, his true calling, which is serial killing. So that's it. That's all I got on that one. Happy Memorial Day from Trump. Let's go. Let's go. My goat. I do not care about the Greater Idaho movement. You will never get me to care about the Greater Idaho movement. Please stop telling me about the Greater Idaho movement. I want Idaho to be smaller. If you have a make Idaho smaller and just like take a lot of those states in the Midwest and like turn it into one big state movement, then that's fine. I would be on board with that movement, but I don't care about the Greater Idaho movement. Unless the Greater Idaho movement literally is about what I just said, which is just like expand, take Idaho and turn it into like one big state, all of those Midwestern states. Like, I don't really care. That's how I feel about it. And yeah. Okay. We'll do the fucking we'll get to the Israel news. Jesus Christ. Some of you guys are just like, please, just white knuckling through the process. They're like, please get to the Israel shit. I've been waiting for you to talk about Rafah since yesterday. And we're gonna do it. Okay? We're gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it. Did you see the J. Cole discourse? No. Can you explain the backshot you posted on IG? Yeah. You know how 39 Doodoo Dav when she's like, oh, I'm not gonna stream today, she'll like post Yeon, her dog, as like punishment. That's what I do as well. If I'm like late going forward, I don't know. Do you guys hate that? I mean, I'll stop, but yeah, no, I just post like shirtless photos now of just looking brolic. I can stop. It seems like you guys want me to stop. Yeah, I'll stop it. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. My friend isn't even a Hasanabi head, and she alerted me that there was a back pic on IG. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just stop it. It seems like you guys don't want it, so I'll just stop posting shirtless photos. It seems like a lot of people are saying in the chat, like, oh, please stop posting shirtless back photos where you look absolutely fucking brolic, like your lats look stupid. I hate seeing them. I'll just stop it. I do have scoliosis, yes. For that one chatter. Good catch. My like weightlifting has been tremendous for me in helping with that as well. But yeah. How much was a laser hair removal? I've never done it. I'm lucky enough that like I am hairy in my back, but not so hairy that I need laser hair removal. Although I'm not against it, like I would absolutely do it. If I had like a super hairy back, I would definitely do it. You know? I have another one that I think might be a little too slutty, so I just don't know if I should post it. Like, I feel like it's a little bit too much. I'll just show it to you briefly on here, and then I don't know if I should post it, though. I feel like it's too much. I was doing inverted rows. and it's too much, I think. But someone was saying do a lat spread, and that's a lat spread, you know? Posted for Memorial Day, post on Pride. The amount of screenshot and clips that just happened, probably not. I just, it's just, yeah, it's fine. Proof that you can vibe with bears. Bro, after Rust, I don't know if I can vibe with bears. I feel like they keep cooking my ass on Rust. You know what I mean? Thanks for being considerate. You're welcome. In any case, dude is so angry he learns English mid-fight. What?
Shut the fuck up！每次开会都不提前通知，我都快到家了才收到 news， 干嘛？你是要打游击啊
Shut the fuck up. That's awesome. Is it tenses on the right side above the lat? It's not a lat spread, but they look very good. What? Yeah. Anyway. That's not a lat spread. That was just me getting up when I was filming my workout. And I thought my back looked brolic, so I posted it. And anyway, listen. I'm the boys at 237 right now. I'm already at a weight where I basically was posting shirtless pictures back in the day, but I still don't have the abs, you know what I mean? And I think it's maybe because I'm like older, so it's a little bit harder for me to fucking remove the last remaining fat areas. Like there's the stubborn fats, you know what I mean, in your belly area because you're fat. Yes, dude, I'm definitely fat. No, I'm not, but I'm also not shredded, and I want to basically shred and then post it. I'm 245. I'm trying to get my weight up and build more muscles. You probably have a little less muscle mass. No. Yes and no. But I've been doing hella cardio, so it doesn't really matter. The internet has convinced people that if you're not sub 10% body fat, you're fat. Yeah, that's insane. That's literally not healthy. Like, I mean, it's healthy for some people, but that's not, like, for someone like myself, for me to consistently be at like sub 10% body fat, I would have to literally fucking starve myself. Some people can just do that naturally and there's no problem with that. But I think a lot of people, as someone who has gotten down to like 12% body fat at my lowest, I'm gonna tell you right now, I felt like shit, like absolutely felt like dog shit when I was cutting that much. Just be healthy about it. You know what I mean? Don't develop a eating disorder. I do feel good though, because I'm at a point where like it took so many years at this point. It took like this started off in 2021. I'm literally on my third year of just like recomp and fucking constant cutting and like failing and obviously injuring myself regularly. And now I'm at a very good place, and we're in the pocket, you know? We're in the pocket where this is where you start seeing a lot of the results. This is where you start comparing it to like what it used to look like. Do you feel like you have less injuries? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I do a shit ton of cardio. I straight up work out. And then I play basketball, and I don't even like, I'm not, knock on wood, I don't injure myself when I'm doing that. And that's huge. What keeps you so motivated? I mean, this is my life. There is no greater way to do it than just do it, and do it so much and do it so frequently that it becomes a part of your life. It's second nature. I never even think about that. I'm dealing with rotator cuff issues. Yes. Me too. Still. I think you have to love it at some level. I do, but I didn't used to. It's just discipline. And discipline, the thing that people don't tell you is that discipline becomes easy. I think people don't really understand that. It becomes super easy when it becomes second nature. You just have to keep doing it, though. You have to keep doing it consistently without any breaks, any interruptions whatsoever for like a couple weeks. Some people say 21 days. I think that's a pretty solid time frame. But yeah. But let's move on from that. Let's get to the news. Israel bombs Rafah safe zone after global calls for ceasefire, killing 45. When will it stop? Memorial Day